has started. W League Europe Group Stage, the last and deciding match. Happy, Spiral, Hawk is our top 3. One will follow either ThorZaIN or Sonik. It's Sweden versus Ukraine, Human versus Night Elf. And we have the maps. They are done, or being done right now. ThorZaIN taking the lead in the vote at the moment. Banning Amazonia makes sense against the Keeper if he doesn't want to play there. And Sonik also not willing to play on Last Refuge, as Cash vetoed as well. So Sonik has the first pick.
I wonder what kind of game we're going to see here. Neo, you are the ThorZaIN expert. You have purchased his used underwear before. So, you know what to expect here. How is he going to play this series?
I would think that ThorZaIN plays it really passively and carefully to let Sonik come to him and force him into mistakes or to overexpose himself. That would be a ThorZaIN thing, I guess. To rely on this super aggressive, rapid playstyle of Sonik, and that can be too ambitious at times.
Is there any way we're gonna see Pally rifles?
With ThorZaIN, there's always a way to see Pally rifles. By the way, nice introduction clip earlier. We had this highlight of ThorZaIN versus Juan. So ThorZaIN, man, he has so many great skills in so many different parts of this game. Like, he's the brain, he's the doctor of Warcraft. He also can pull off like 6 rounds in a row. Sonik now decides to go for Echo Isles.
Yeah, it's not every day that ThorZaIN is playing at his best. But when he is, dude, he can absolutely beat anyone. Certainly can beat anyone in Europe. So the dangerous question here for Sonik is this going to be one of ThorZaIN's strong days, yes or no?
That is seriously the question. And how much care does Sonik take of his stuff? It's also a question. I just want the games to unfold. We start on Echo Isles, could be a Warden even, or could be a very aggressive Huntress push as well. Lots of question marks when these guys meet, and I can't wait for this game to start. One best of 5, one more slot for W League Europe playoffs. ThorZaIN from Sweden in the red, and Sonik from the Ukraine in the yellow, as always. And we have the next donation coming in as a perfect start to this game. Max Fossier with €5. Let's go to Russia. We'll show you the country. Oh, gladly. Need a little more than the €5, but we are very grateful. That's a good start. I know that the other guys had a lot of fun, Van and Ente. So yeah, we should definitely go and visit. Maybe the next Funny Warcraft Cup we will go. So
that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
When is that gonna be?
I don't know. We will ask. I got his email.
I hope we get to go to the same place. It seemed like the staff were very competent, if you ask me. So let's go. Best of 5. Sonik, ThorZaIN. We weren't expecting this, but it turns out to be the same matchup we just saw previously. Cash did not play Orc, but off-raced as Night Elf. Looked good in the beginning. Then later on, there seemed to be perfect answers for Hawk. What do we have here so far? Archmage, first hero for ThorZaIN. Keeper of the Grove, first for Sonik. We saw that plenty of times earlier. And yeah, we'll see it here again. I'm pretty sure, though, Sonik is not going to wait for level 3, excuse me, to be aggressive.
No. This is most likely a tower push by Sonik. He loves to play this on this map. It's very unique. No one really plays it apart from him. Not even live in his super aggressive days. Who now is retired, unfortunately. Sending Wisps over already. Too close to ThorZaIN's base. I'm still kind of curious why he plants the altar right next to the tree. Maybe less surface for a counter push or something. I don't know. He's the only one doing it. He's very unique in many ways. And grabs up the ring and rushes right over.
Ring. That's the one item that's not aggressive, Neo. That's not what he wanted.
Can't
And by the
always
way,
get
we
what
have
you want.
the Merc Camp creep here first. Rush for the Shadow Priest, and Sonic doesn't get it because the Moonwell doesn't quite finish in time. Shadow Priest going to ThorZaIN, but the main base, there's tower isn't up yet, and Treants can come in. There's an opening to be aggressive. Sonic loves that, and is actually going to cancel the tower. That does mean the peasants were safe for a little while. AM is coming back into the main. This is going to cost quite a bit of lumber, effectively, though, for the human.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. Only archers so far by Sonic. Pulls the creeps. Big thing here is, though, level 2 for ThorZaIN to have the aura. Also, during nighttime, this crystal ball can be, or can have a pretty big impact. ThorZaIN had to send everything back to defend these treants and to make sure this tower is coming up this time. More archers on the way. And attack. Okay, so he uses the crystal ball for the first time to scout it. There is no tower push, but more keeper aggression.
And then opening to the main. No wall off here anymore. Could wall it off again with a farm, but doesn't do that right now. Farm next to the barracks. Another farm. Does that mean an early expansion? I think it has to,
Yeah,
right?
his tech is already laid. So yeah, looks like it. New treants. Didn't get too much here. Still not level 2. Has of course no entangle. Just a couple of right clicks right there. And ThorZaIN so far is holding on nicely, but of course he's losing valuable time. Sonic got the Berserker, by the way. And that is a unit that fits his playstyle.
Yeah, classic Sonic. He loves going for those mercs. Tower, the arcane does finish. Not quite enough damage to get the cancel there. But so much pressure on ThorZaIN already. And if he was to expand now, tier 2 is almost done.
Yeah.
By Sonic already. He's gonna get the next Shadow Priest.
But
it almost feels like creeping up the Merc Camp does more for Sonic than it did for ThorZaIN.
kind of true. We get Militia down there. We have, of course, no Hunch Saw. We can, but with Sonic, we cannot be sure if this is on purpose or not. This Keeper, by the way, down to 68. He has to rely on his units to stop this creeping and expansion.
Level 3 for the AM. That's a very nice one. He's going to have the mana for the Watch Elemental here very soon as well. And with the Keeper so hurt, he can't do that much anymore. He's summoning Treants again, but only level 2 Treants. And his next picks Water Elemental.
This Keeper, so careful, so careful. So, what's the second hero for Sonic? I can definitely see even a Talon push coming. He kind of...
Panda, Naga, Alchemist. I imagine one of those.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I'm waiting for the Hunter's Hall. Just because. Nice breath of fire. But he's just pushing with mercs and archers. That is it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Defend finishes. That's the big one.
Oh yeah.
Makes holding on against this piercing damage now much easier. But it's not many footies. ThorZaIN needs to get a lot more footmen. He needs to keep on spamming that footman key. Basically never stop barracks production.
He's doing some damage in the backline, not taking too much anymore. Keeper is coming back only now. But he's buying time for the expo, which is almost done. Tower at the same time as well. Mana, there's one more breath. It could be a double kill. One.
Right now is the time for Militia. They should have already been on the way. ThorZaIN here, mistiming that a little bit. This means the tower is gonna fall.
Nice volleys by Sonic, and he wants more. He's bloodthirsty, the Ukrainian.
Still no Militia. Where are those Militia? He could be calling so many from the main.
Maybe he wants the lumber to tech and then call Militia. But he's losing
hours on the time to tech. This would be so greedy.
Many footmen. 2 more dying. Keeper only level 2. He just gives no fucks. Doesn't matter if there's defend. Doesn't matter if anything. Just attack, attack, attack. Davai, davai. And it works.
The one Berserker here is very hurt. Almost dying right there. But still survives. Finally the Militia come in. But now all footies are dead. The Militia are the strongest when they come in with the footmen.
He has to TP out. Can't save the Archmage no more. Just the repositioning though. Militia duration is already over for most of it.
Dude, so many mercs by Sonic.
Yeah,
over and over. And now he's getting the Mud Golem again.
Even the Mud Golem. He wants this Archmage so bad. There's nothing on this guy anymore. What can ThorZaIN accomplish? There's so many mercs. Nice breath again. Keeper is close to 3. There we go. Has 2 more. Oh, there's an entangle. He must be dead. There we go. Level 2 as well. Right clicks. Archmage dead. Killed by a stick. GG. 1-0 Sonic.
What a satisfying game for Sonic.
Seriously.
1 camp, after that just divide, and he gets the win with it. Oftentimes with this style he will run into issues, he will run into a wall, into a figurative wall, but here it works out. And ThorZaIN's defense, there were a few holes in there. It started off with the Arcane Tower. Arcane Tower was in a bad position, couldn't be repaired, easy cancel there in the main. When he goes for that Merc Camp creep, that already is risky, but if you go for it, then you have to send the Shadow Priest, I think, right into the main base to be able to dispel against the Treants. He didn't do that either. And that expansion at the end of the day was just way too late.
Yeah, maybe against Sonic's playstyle not the right idea. To go Merc into expansion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not really working against that, but Sonic realizing this, heavy emphasis on tier 1. Everything just took too long and he was distracting in the main and then he was pushing at the perfect timing pretty much. And there we go. So ThorZaIN decides to go for CH, his first map choice. And can he equalize? Or will we have another 2-0 lead for a Night Elf?
Would be very surprising if we see a fast expansion here. I guess what Echo Isles showed us is ThorZaIN's fondness of early mercs. And of course, it's always nice to have. They're always useful to be added into your army. But if you expose your main like you did, or like he did on Echo, they can come at a price as well. Not gonna be available here. No mercenaries at all when concealed.
It's gonna be a very different game. A lot slower, usually. Should be, but Sonic, we never know. No expansion, most likely. Rather one base play.
Yeah,
but ThorZaIN has as we said, a big weapon arsenal in pretty much every matchup so far, though. Not switching it up at all. It's an Archmage, it's footies, no Paladin, no Mountain King, no rifles. For Sonic also, standard stuff with a Keeper opening.
Yeah, Sonic had the Demon Hunter queued in the altar for just a second.
Oh.
But he cancelled him and goes for the Keeper instead. I think the last few times I saw ThorZaIN against Night Elf, it didn't seem to me like he was too much on the tier 3 train just yet. When I saw him play was rifle casters, certainly, but mostly tier 2 focused. I wonder if he has adapted nowadays. I think that is by far the biggest strength of Human in this matchup. Yes. Try to get to tier 3. Whether it's 1 base or 2 base, it doesn't really matter. Get to tier 3, get triple hero, get upgrades, get inner fire. It's just so strong.
Yeah, I totally do agree. With the staves, with the frag shards, with inner fire, with triple hero, you're absolutely right. Like, Human tier 3 is hella strong. Still, some humans have these issues defending mountain giants, but we'll see if it comes to that. Keeper runs almost into a surround. Thank you, Anas Bonner, for the €2. Davai, davai! Yes, indeed. And that's exactly what Sonic is doing. He's listening right into ThorZaIN's base once again.
A player's forces are under
But the AM is here instantly to defend, so are the footies, so are militia. Nice surround. 2 Treants is his level up, right? Yeah.
town is under
So that will be level 2 here right away. That is actually kind of a big deal to give away. Tech starts, by the way, is a little bit behind that of the Night Elf, but not by much.
Yeah, and Sonic is struggling with the level 2, so no entangle. Archers not sent to help the keeper out,
Player's
just
forces
parked
are
in the
under
main. Again attack, ThorZaIN with a tier 2 tech as well. So this is a more standard rifle build then.
Just keeps on summoning treants in the main.
Yeah, of course, he needs to do damage somewhere. Otherwise he's not satisfied.
It's not like this is not accomplishing anything, of course. The AM, if he wasn't here defending, he would be out on the map. And this can actually be a pretty good map for AM level 3. There's plenty of little green camps sprinkled across concealed, where you can move from camp to get up little by little towards that level 3. And that does make a big difference. Keeper expending all of his health, all of his mana to keep this treant harass up. But it, of course, yes, it slows down the creeping, yes, it slows down the experience, but it also gives away a bit of experience here, as we can see. This is going to be a total now of 6 treants killed. That's 120 experience. This does add up over time.
Yeah, and he didn't prevent anything, really. Tower is up now, blacksmith is in production. There is a hole into this base, okay. But there's not even... Is there a single corpse? I don't think so. No.
Nope.
Okay. Keeper has one more set of treants, and of course he's gonna use it. Oh, sorry, I didn't update the score.
But the Arcane Tower is done now, and peasants had been mining or harvesting lumber pretty well here for the most part. So even if a few die here, I think ThorZaIN shouldn't overreact. There's no need really to run back into the main, just to deal with these 2 treants. Militia should be able to do that by themselves, and they will be able to do just that. And look at the AM. He's just continuing to creep. Boom, level 3. That's nice and early with full mana, by the way.
Yeah. And he's a little short on lumber. Only 170. So that will prevent and delay some of the stuff he needs at tier 2. Alchemist second. Coming in a little late for the last hit. Oh, throws the acid bomb right there. Wand of Illusion. First one to scout immediately and retreats with the footmen. They are just way too easy to kill. Once again, lots of archers. Sonik has a Hunter's Hall this time and goes Lores. Also a more normal build.
Sonik has 5 Moonwells, by the way. So he's at 32 out of 60 supply. It is more Moonges, of course. It is more regen.
Players' forces are under
Interesting. ThorZaIN continuing to creep. Leveling up this AM nicely. But taking camps like this before the MKs there can make leveling the second hero a little bit difficult. One of mana steal.
On this map, there's a lot, so I don't think that's an issue. Thank you, Pals, for the 2-month resub. Appreciate what you do. We also appreciate what you do, man. Isn't that nice?
Kapow! Thank you.
A player's forces
The Ogre Lord creep in the middle by now has been figured out to be actually pretty easy to pull off. Move the AM into... Oh... Did he mess it up?
a town is
Nope.
under
Nope. Gets it. Nicely done. Traps the Ogre Lord into a surround. And... Oftentimes, Night Elves would have taken this camp. Like, get the Entangle up, get the Acid Bomb as well, and then with Poison Ivy take out the Ogre Lord. But here again, it goes to the human and the Ancient Jangle of Endurance. Absolutely one of those premium items he was looking for.
Movement speed and attack speed, real good against Dryads, real good for the damage of Riflemen. The rest of the creep spot goes to Sonik. We have another donation, and of course, you were missing today, man. For Glory Heaven with his signature 10 euro donations. A little bit late for today's party. Well, you made it, and that's the most important thing. Thank you so much for the continuous support throughout the last 2-3 months.
ThorZaIN is going for tier 3, by the way. Pretty early as well, so seems to have adapted his style. I like that choice. Shop cancelled for now. And one peasant being lost as well. Keeper once again being the annoying, interfering hero here. Would love to get some free rifle pickoffs, but that's not quite gonna happen. Priests, no adept training yet, by the way.
I think he's still lumber.
Yeah.
Stuck. He has no lumber for all the stuff he wants and needs. On the other side, ooh, what a frog block. On the other side, Sonik is taking some time for quick bears. Okay, I thought I was very sure he goes mountain giants, but I mean, it's raw, right? You need more damage if it's Sonic. We have a heal scroll on the Mountain King, and as I said, like level 3 is not really an issue. It doesn't matter what the Archmage is creeping beforehand. You're gonna get it.
Ring of Regen, okay. Alright for him. He's gonna be the tank at the front line. But ThorZaIN, he's having a pretty comfortable game here, I think. His power spike is about to hit and he's just cruising towards it. There's no pressure before. There's no real big pickoffs happening previous to that. Maybe here or there a priest is gonna die. This one actually saves himself with a dispel, as it seems. And if ThorZaIN trades away a couple of priests for creeping up half the map, he's gladly gonna take this.
Absolutely.
It is the human heroes here who scale much better into the late game than Knights of Heroes do.
And also Sonic's fighting shape is not really there. Like, there's no way he can fight it. Still 10 supply and archers, which is kind of blocking him heavily without an expansion. He has to break upkeep rather soon to catch up with the human, who finds a robe of the Magi. Nice to have. Third red spot finally goes to Sonic, so at least he has one good upgrade. Most likely. Has to cancel the shop again. And no chance to go for Spellbreakers, so Roar and Reju will both be very effective.
ThorZaIN not going for a pally, which really surprises me. Maybe he wants to trade out these footies first, then go for the Paladin. But before that, ThorZaIN is moving towards Knight of Main. Oh, one bear there was positioned dangerously far forward. This is looking like a romantic push right now. This is a pretty small army, all things considered, by the human.
We don't have mortar teams yet, makes it a little harder to take care of buildings. Clap helps with the repair though. Master Bears are done, but he's still getting the lore, and this is rough for some. This takes forever until you get the double production back. Human is on 3 production buildings. Keeper comes in, he's dealing with the bears. Single-handedly, pretty much.
ThorZaIN, if he TP's out now, this was a great attack for him. Yeah. Getting the bear before, there will be icing on the cake, but he's not gonna risk it. He's not gonna tempt fate. Instead he goes back, rejoins with the rest of his forces, and has bought more time for his big late game upgrades.
Sonic with an engine of lore next to the upcoming expansion. ThorZaIN sees it. But that was time for the frag shards and master upgrade for the priests. And now building a shop finally. Not breaking upkeep, not being greedy. Archmage has no staff. TP heal scroll. Ah, okay, the keeper wasn't here. I see. It wasn't the biggest of deals. Already longer than game number 1. An entirely different game. Like, a map can decide so much.
ThorZaIN going for the pally now, and then he's going to have another big upgrade here added into his army. Second attack upgrade also on the way. This is a nice big power spike here. Lining up. Master training is done for the priest. Frag shards also. Only one mortar team though so far.
Sonic is not going for any upgrades, just continues with the pressure here. Only level 3, that means level 1 entangle. Second attack upgrade for the rifleman. 0-0 on dryads and bears. There's still so many archers blocking the supply. But Sonic is getting ready to break into upkeep. He must not miss the timing though, because then ThorZaIN will overtower him.
Yeah, ThorZaIN seems to be going for a bit of a mind game. He showed move into upkeep before, but then cancels the pally. Back in no upkeep. And now getting a lot more gold than Sonic is, instead investing more into upgrades. Third damage upgrade. Rendering these rifles soon, along with the mortar teams, very dangerous. But Sonic, he looks like he feels something's up here. Something's a little bit off.
Yeah, right? A little indecisive as well. Could understand this more if there was an expansion behind it. Okay, he's powering through with Mountain Giants now. Transition made, upgrades done.
Does he have hardened skin already?
Yes. Hardened skin is done. Resistant skin is at 70%.
Okay.
But that's a big investment. He can't fight right now.
It's gonna take quite a while for this MG to reach the front lines. More free experience from these Treants, getting this MK closer to level 4, AM closer to level 5.
So sick how much experience ThorZaIN got from Treants. At least 260 or so by now. Even more.
Yeah. There's one little green camp left in the corner. That would be level 4 for the MK. But again, ThorZaIN not gonna risk things. No need for that. He's just gonna wait patiently until more teams come. The Paladin comes out. And once this army gets to 70 supply on one base, that does take a long time, of course. But once it's there, it is so strong. It's insane.
So I guess it's time for Zeppelin. We've seen great Zeppelin plays today. Maybe a little inspired. 66 supply. And it's either Zappers or Zeppelin. Or he's... Oh, ships in the night? Nope. Forced fight. Soon? No. Disengaging.
Did ThorZaIN not see this? He should have on the
Must have
minimap.
seen this. Zeppelin now. Drop the base, but ThorZaIN is already.
Yeah, Gyro's already coming. Gyro, the perfect answer to this. See the Zeppelin from a mile away. And of course, attack it as well. Sonik, does he know about the secret spot? Drop the Dryads back here. Like Stock did.
To take out the flying machine? Doesn't seem like it.
Dude, 3 attack upgrade flying machine.
Yeah,
Actually
pretty
hurts.
good.
Sonik has to
Oh,
TP.
this position is not good. Must TP. Gyro's still up. Oh.
Oh, he was trying to bug abuse. Uh-oh, Sonic.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't work anymore.
Maybe he wasn't trying. Maybe he just wanted to staff home the Zeppelin and
Yeah.
then TP.
Yeah, I think that's it. I'm very sure that got fixed, but my statements this week are at least questionable, so don't take this
Players' forces are under
for a safe answer. Archmage close to 5. Expo now at 66 supply. With the big
like that.
upgrades he has.
ThorZaIN knows how strong he is right now. Around 65. His army is super powerful, especially backed up by these super strong heroes as well. So he's gonna leverage his strength into more late game value with his expansion. And Sonic, man, he needs to come up with something quite clever to... I mean, he's got the bigger army, but I don't think he's got the better army, man. Not at all.
0-1 only. These mountain giants can smash an expansion. Alongside bears. Archmage has no blizzard, still water elementals. Oh, he's opening up the way to the shop. I like that a lot.
No invul on the MK. That's a little bit scary.
There's also... Oh, there's a staff and holy light, so it should be fine. Okay, we do have this big fight. Clap to open things up. Focus fire on the Dryads. But the front line stands and the detonates are coming in as well. Not against the back line, though. Only against the heroes. Paladin down to 50%. Has nothing on him. The staff will be forced soon. But the mortars, they're doing way too much damage. Archers, they don't do any damage at all. And it's the kiting game now. One mortar falls, was a little out of position. So is the bear. Killed immediately. But yeah, you said it, man. No invul. It's scary. Heal scroll used. A lot of stuff used already. Staff is on cooldown. Paladin. Inner fire to the rescue. But Dryads take out the Passants with 0 HP pretty much. Acid bomb on the Paladin. He really wants him gone. Staff is still on cooldown. Heal scroll.
Yeah, but with the bears all gone, like the damage is so minimal and the Chemical Rage up Alchemist in trouble has to be staffed out there. And again, MGs are tanking and standing, yes, but everything else is dying.
Yeah. Dryads and Treants both were not in this fight. They were busy at the expansion. And ThorZaIN holds. There is another Stormbolt in a bit, especially with the Brilliance Aura. He's not chasing. Is it TP? No, there's no TP on the Keeper. Could be over any second. Oh, Paladin staffed out. Should be fine. Bear falls. Archmage and Mountain King continue to level up. Oh, Acid Bomb is good. Can the hero survive this? Oh my god, this keeper is not surviving anything. I think I lost the connection to you, by the way. Mountain King is about to fall. Acid Pop comes back thanks to the taunt. The Mountain King actually falls. The keeper survived thanks to the level up. Staffed out now. Sonik is on fire. But ThorZaIN, 45 supply against 54. Can he finally kill this alchemist? Oh, I guess it takes forever, but in the end, yes. Chemical Rage, no, it's too late. Archmage, the only hero left in this fight, but the Keeper is coming. Mountain Giants are finally falling, down to 33 supply. 2 taunts, though. Still a TP. Keeper is coming in, level 6. And that is mass teleport to get out. Paladin is back as well. But, the rest of the army is here. He's getting up, healed by the priest, and so he can easily defend this. It's a keeper down, and there's no TP, and of course Sonik is not GGing out. Equalizer.
Well done by ThorZaIN. I like the patience there from him this game. No need to rush anything. He knows that the late game probably favors him, and once again, human tier 3 proving to be really strong. Sonik made it very competitive with so many wisp detonates. ThorZaIN couldn't rely on endless clap, but it wasn't quite good enough. The heroes were too strong. A was level 5, MK was level 4, items were really good, upgrades were insane, and MG bear mix, I think that looked good, but the upgrades were just so far behind.
Yeah, I agree. With 0-1, you can't do too much. Next one is Twisted Meadows. Interesting to see in this matchup. 1-1 now. Remo, we haven't said this in a while, but it's time again that we are down to a best of 3.
Hells yeah. Twisted Meadows being the map. Unusual to see in this matchup. Normally always vetoed by the humans, but ThorZaIN apparently more comfortable on this map than he is on AZ. That was his map ban earlier. So Sonik, his choice now. What are we going to see here? Twisted Meadows, this used to be a glorious, glorious map for the Warden. The Warden is in fashion again. I could certainly see her being the first hero of choice for Sonik.
Huh. Haven't seen him with a Warden in a while, I think. There was a time when he played an Alchemist first on this map against human. That worked nicely, but it's no Tavern build, so it's either Demon Hunter, Keeper, or Warden. Creep against the Gnolls. He's not close to a mercenary camp. That goes to ThorZaIN, who has a slightly better starting position. I unfortunately think it's gonna be a Keeper again.
I think he's gonna go away from Keeper. I think I don't know. Isn't Keeper just trash in the late game? Haven't we established this by now?
Dude, do you think that Sonik is
thinking about the late game?
Yeah, I think about the late game, not listening to us, I was about to say, but yeah, you're right. Demon Hunter. Remo, you are right. What would we be without your predictions these days?
I would have preferred to see a Warden. She is certainly a more fun hero, but a Demon is always reliable. A Demon is never going to be useless. A Demon is always going to have his place. He's good in the mid, he's good in the early, he's good in the late game. And if you do get him to level 6, he's insane with the ultimate, but yeah, not that easy to get there. Level 3 early on for the Demon Hunter is a staple to be powerful in the mid game. Not that easy to do on Twisted though. Like, you get level 2 quickly, but moving beyond that, not easy at all. I'm sure Sonik would have loved to have the Merc camp spawn close to his base, but that's not the case. That is what ThorZaIN can be glad to have. Oh, and look at Sonik. Of course, with the close positions, he gives up on the creep and wants to go aggro right away instead.
Yep. I'm just waiting for the immolation icon to pop up in our overlay. Oh, but he's running into the creeps. That's a lot of damage on this archer already. But he can still do a lot. It is mana burn, though.
Trying to surround with these peasants here, it looked like. The one archer is almost dead already, but first creep is prevented.
Yeah. Very fast as well. Was there any...
Player's forces
Okay, he got
are under attack.
25 experience. And no tower up. Oh, this would have been a dream for immolation.
Yeah. With his play though, Sonik is also slowing down his own tier 2. He's not teching behind this. He's going 3 Moonwells before the tech. Wants to go in there with the Demon Hunter, get some damage, take some damage, and then fall back, heal up, and davai again.
Remo, do you want to read the next sub?
Sure. Thank you very much. DJM Scurvy with the 5 months saying, go ThorZaIN.
Okay, that
Wasn't so hard, you know?
That's true. You made it sound easier than my brain did.
Are under attack.
It's a tier 1 play by Sonik and he's going Hunters.
Okay, that can make sense on paper. Biggest counter to mass hunts is a level 3 AM. And this AM progress already significantly slowed down. Militia coming out against the Demon Hunter. ThorZaIN is legendary with these moves, and he gets the demon stuck. He has him trapped in the base. I think you should let him die, shouldn't he?
TP or no TP is the question. He's trying to buy more time, but everything is sealed. Can't deny him really, so this is good experience. No, TP. Oh. Yeah, I know you're smirking and you know I hate that, but it bought some time. He had moon juice, so he's back to full health.
Yeah.
And Huntress coming.
But he is teching. He's not going full crazy mode, double Ancient of War.
A player's forces are under
Not
attack.
yet.
Oh, reveal
ThorZaIN
against
with the
archers.
reveal.
Nice.
Sacrifices. But this is looking pretty solid so far for Sonik. In a only level 1 hero scenario, Huntresses are pretty damn good.
And here's the first one. Dealing area of effect damage with the glaives. Demon Hunter controls the Archmage pretty well because, as you said, the counter is Water Elementals. Without mana, can't summon these Water Elementals. Mana burn pretty much perfectly at 49. And the Demon Hunter just keeps on trading, which is nice. We have Defend, which is a little useless at this point.
Still nice against the archers. We do have a couple of them still remaining.
Oh, tech by Sonik as well, 60%. ThorZaIN done now. No blacksmith though.
Yeah, I just saw that as well. Did I forget it? Dragon Hawks Boyo Griffin Aviary on the way.
I've seen this before recently. Who was that?
MK? Is he not playing Naga?
Wow. Was he
Really?
canceled now to fake it? Who played this again? Too many games. Low memory in my brain.
Too much game, not enough brain.
Someone played it and it was kind of successful.
Oh man, this creepjack is looking pretty good here by Sonik. All these footies super hurt. ThorZaIN, very bold with that move out on the map, and that's perfectly playing into the hand of Huntresses. They love abusing their map control here.
But he's not losing a single footman. Saved them all.
No boots on the demon, Neo. That's the problem.
Of course. How could I forget? Of course. Best item in the game, I heard.
Pretty much. Lots of damage on this demon. Oh, heal pot. That is so lucky. That is very, very lucky.
Looks like he's trying to surround this Archmage. Doesn't really work. And it really is a Mountain King second. Level 2 for the Demon Hunter. Finally, we have evasion. Mana burn immediately. There's one Stormbolt left. Could use it against the demon. Oh, holy potion. Big potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Riot transition is coming in, and here come the Dragonhawks.
Wow.
But, like though, in what way are Dragonhawks better than rifles?
They can fly.
They can fly, yep. They can shackle air units, yep. They can learn cloud. But aside from meme answers, what are they actually better at?
A player's forces are under attack.
This is the time for you to say exactly. Because I say nothing.
Exactly. Ah, okay. It sounds pretty douchebaggy though. Don't want to do that. Yeah. I mean, okay. There's, to be honest, a big upside to them. They can't be attacked by hunters. Okay, that is seriously good. But that's they're also dealing a lot less damage. They're pretty expensive. In short, not very good fighters. So he gets 1 kill on the hunters here, thanks to a Stormbolt. But now MK's out of mana.
And the footman already heard. He wants to dive onto these archers to have no anti-air. But Dryads will come in anyway very soon, and there's so much stuff about to die. And here's Slow. Actually gets the kill. Move.
Has to TP.
Losing
ThorZaIN,
everything.
you must TP. Oh, okay.
He is losing absolutely everything. Gets the Dryad though. That's big experience.
Oh, okay. Nice save. Nice
And
recovery.
saves the Dragonhawk as well. Aye. Okay, sacrifices this Shadow Priest now for the mana burn and the life of the Mountain King.
He's going tier 3 with Dragonhawks.
And then into Griffins or what? Like that makes no sense. Hard to defend now though. Tier 3 on the way. Only 1 tower. Sonik is pushing with 42.
Glaive damage.
Yep. There's also no shop reachable. There is one, but it's not reachable. Now the Mountain King makes a little trip. Yumiko against Undead. Exactly, chat. I love you guys. Yumiko.
I hadn't seen Dragonhawks in a while. They have such a cool model, actually. That's probably the best thing about them. The way they're visually designed. Kind of like Hippo Riders, also very aesthetically pleasing.
What is the critical mass of Dragonhawks?
Against archers?
Against Dryads.
A player's forces are under
Like,
attack.
I think you need probably like 1.5 to 1 ratio. But comes down to upgrades a lot as well. Yeah, but against Berserkers and Archers is really not good. And we still have a couple of those left. No second hero by Sonik, by the way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't an Alchemist be insane against this?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And against everything that's to come. But maybe it's a little too late already. Stormbolt. Demon Hunter down to 50%. Look at how long it takes to get this Demon Hunter down to 50%.
So, Pally or what? I guess so. It's fun to see though.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a game like that in forever. This is so strange.
Player's
So is he
forces
going,
are under
like-
attack.
What did he go tier 3 for, by the way?
Pally.
Only that? 50 supply. 1-0 upgrade. Dryads start to get hurt. Sonik has marksmanship already, by the way. Which, of course, we all know is great.
Yeah, honestly, just mass archers would beat this army super easy.
Yep. I mean, you can go clap. But then you have to retrain.
Yeah, and there's mana burn.
And there's mana burn. Yeah, Archmage, by the way, is level 2.
Yeah.
We are 11 minutes 45 seconds into this game, and we have two heroes.
Did Sonic wants a level 6 demon so bad this game?
Yep.
And this is one of the best chances ever he's gonna get for it.
Yep. Come on, agility, nice damage. Come on, give me that Boots of Kel'Thas. Oh, be good.
Oh, Panda second, no!
No.
Why? Oh!
Yet. He's going Animal War Train. And more drag. It's just Dragonhawks. Continues to build only Dragonhawks and Dragonhawks only.
like, I'm assuming ThorZaIN has played this before, right? He's not just like
Maybe he came up with
right
it on the
now.
fly. You never know with ThorZaIN. Island!
Island expansion.
Island expansion.
Lols.
Oh my god. Well, back in the day, it would have been easy to shackle the dragon, or to kill the dragons. Not that easy anymore. With a giant granite golem.
Yeah. It's not that easy of a camp. He only has level 1 elementals here.
Yep.
Next Zeppelin is ready, by the way. Sonic can pick it up and fly over if he wants.
Don't see it. This is so rare that someone is doing this. I mean, I think it's the second time I see this since the camp got patched.
Players' forces are under
Red Drake, I guess a reward. Meh.
It's completely useless against Dryads.
Roar. He's wrecking the towers. So, what's the response? Breaking upkeep. Alright, level 2 on the Panda. Dragonhawks are coming in. Love this Drunken Haze. That was picture perfect. He's wiping out the entire economy. Archmage at least got level 3. Mountain King needs a tiny bit for the level up.
He's doing 0 damage against the Steam Hunter, though.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing.
There's only so much Holy Light. I assume it's Brilliance Aura 2. Yeah, that makes sense. That's level 3. Okay, but he has so much, like, limited... Actually using the Red Drake Egg. Okay. Boom. Gone it is.
Instant dispel.
But he somehow... He's killing stuff.
Yeah, he's killing some units, but there's still a big boy Demon Hunter on the field.
Might be in
Slowly
trouble
but
soon.
steadily taking out these Dragonhawks.
The archers are falling relatively quickly. Archmage might be in trouble soon. Force the Divine Shield. Ooh, a heal scroll. A kingdom for a heal scroll. But no, the Orb of Venom is so good, by the way. Close to level 5. And one breath is many kills. Not going for it. He wants the heroes, of course. He doesn't care about economy. Just wants to kill everything else. Ooh, nice save by ThorZaIN. With the Zeppelin. Takes out the Huntress almost. Yes, so few damage. Mountain King again. Super close to dying. No rescue. Oh my god, stab! Is there Holy Light? Is there something? Dispels it. Panda! What the fuck is ThorZaIN doing? Staff out on the Panda! This is so sick! Demon Hunter rises up to level 5.5 and ThorZaIN calls GG. I thought if he kills the Panda, it would have been so crazy. The way he held was nice to see, but ThorZaIN eliminated, not eliminated, but loses TM. I thought for a second he started something there, but no. Yeah, there's a reason why no one plays Hippogriffs, by the way. Dragonhawks.
Yeah, true. Displayed very, very impressively. That was just no chance. Like, you can never kill the Demon Hunter. Never. And you give him enough time, he's gonna kill all your flying units.
Yeah. Yeah, the Demon Hunter was super strong. Good choice by Sonik to rely on that. And even
If
the
it's-
Panda. I like
If
it. There
it's
was no
Keeper he's
display.
facing, like, maybe that's an idea. But against Demon Hunter, man, I don't know, Kev. And it's so weird. Why does ThorZaIN keep on taking these risks?
I think he's thought that Sonic is committing to tier 1. And he was hard countering. That's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Maybe that was his line of thinking.
Wow.
But
Without any counter argument? Are you sure? Just accepting this as, yeah, Neo's right?
I mean, you might be right. But yeah, if that was his line of thinking, then it was a hard misread.
Yeah.
A misread that brings Sonic to match point now with 2-1 as we move to map 4, Terna Stand.
Oh, baby. This leaves us with Northern Isles as the deciding map if we go full distance. We went full distance a couple of times. In the Clan Wars, in both Clan Wars, we went full distance. In the first match here at W League, we went full distance. ThorZaIN can't break the streak. as we have the Swede in the bottom right, the Ukrainian in the upper left. Match points for Sonik on one of the best human and expansion maps, though. Also, great Warden map. Haven't seen this from Sonik, I feel, in a while. He's creeping up next to the mercenary camp, though.
Is he gonna play Warden or is it Demon?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the two. Don't think it's Keeper.
Warden is the absolute standard. I haven't seen a non-Warden on this map in a while. Even by colorful and shit. So, what is it? Yeah, there we go.
Even by cash.
Even by cash. Mountain King! ThorZaIN mixing it up.
Okay, I like it. What I like most about it is that humans with this hero choice will not be tempted to go for the instant expansion. Which I'm still amazed that is still being tried. It's gonna be a Merc Camp creep first for both these guys and a nice quick way to level 3. Which is what both these heroes heavily rely on, which is why they are very map dependent. On harder creep maps, they are not really viable at all. But here on Terranos, everyone has a nice, easy early game, and everyone can get to level 3, basically for free.
Yeah, that's true. And get good gold in the process. So, Sonik, does this lightning shield work that way? I don't think so. There we go. Okay, got it. That's nice. Everything attached to the lightning shield. Mountain King has the same, of course. Shadow Priest goes to ThorZaIN, not stolen by anything. Lightning Shield is not denying. Sonik not willing to go for Fan of Knives to speed things up.
Renegade put a painful lightning shield there on his ally, but not too much damage on the peasants. One of the peasants died, but I think that's okay.
Remo, what's up today? Warden and the big manas. But the Mountain King as well. That's gonna be an interesting early. With a lot of spells.
I was about to say it. I'm expecting double Ancient of War. It's coming, boys. It's coming.
Sorry, continue.
A lot of this game might be down to ThorZaIN's Merc Camp. Whoever spams the quickest here to get the Mercs at the humans Merc Camp, this is gonna be a big determining factor.
Isn't this extremely counterintuitive to play a mass push with a Warden? Because she's so good at high levels.
We have seen it work before. If you come in with the glaive damage from the Huntresses plus the Fan of Knives, it can be really powerful. But yeah, normally it is more the late game or the 2-base play with the Warden that we see. But dude, it's Sonik. It's I mean, you know, he's gonna go. He's gonna go all the way.
Sure, and look at the inventory. Mantle, slippers, even a ring might be useful in this case. And he got the Berserker from ThorZaIN's camp. It's already big, man. He is not expanding at all. He is Huntress pushing all the way. And Sonik. Oh my god.
Okay,
No water elementals. There's Clap though.
With MK first, meaning no water elementals, exactly, this can be really tough to hold. At least you're not getting hard countered by Shadow Priests. Oh, look at the MK, by the way. Cloak on the bridge. That's pretty cool.
Oh man. It's a trap, but...
There's no scout out for ThorZaIN, though. He doesn't know whether Sonic's got counter expansion coming up, whether he's got a tech coming up, or if it's all out aggro. You can read him to be full aggro tier 1. But it seemed like he just had a misread with that in the first game.
Yeah, the Mountain King is standing on the wrong bridge. Sonik is not walking into the Clap trap.
But the Warden isn't actually level 3 yet. That's a big problem. He denies some creeps.
He still hasn't chosen a skill, by the way. So, here we go. Clap it is. Good AoE. There's one tower up against this Warden, and the first Shadow Priest is down. Clap again. Can spam this quite a bit, since he has the Greater Mana. to stop this push and wait for his response. But Blacksmith is coming only now. Rifles will take some time.
So, how long is Sonic gonna wait to truly go in all the way? Mana potion committed right away by the MK. This was pretty big. Getting one more kill. Getting almost 2 more kills. So much gold on ThorZaIN. Would love to see boost of speed. Anything right now to stay alive with. Finally level 3 for the ward. She was waiting patiently to use her mana until now. But look how much mana she has, dude. Like basically 700 mana to work with. And here we go. Final knives coming in, the first of many.
Yeah, no summons, almost no mana on the Mountain King anymore. This is looking grim for the Swede. But he has to walk into the tower now. Warden's getting burned, but Warden's doing damage now. Shadow Strike and Fan of Knife at pretty much the same time, dealing a lot. And ThorZaIN has to get out. This expo will not pay off.
It's a good TP out though. He's got the healing now, he's got the clarities now. Needs to use it right away. ThorZaIN, little bit overwhelmed with a macro perhaps. He has money to produce. He needs to spam everything. Buy whatever he can. These huntresses, a lot of them are hurt. Yeah. Very hurt, in fact.
Yeah. Trying to, or nice, denying the healing. There are quite some Shadow Priests now for some healing and piercing damage. Mountain King, can he reach the back line? There we go. Pretty much perfect execution, hitting 300 at the same time. Big losses for Sonik. And towers got cancelled as well. But the Hunts and the AoE Fan of Knives is doing some good damage. Warden, is she about to die here? No, TP out as well. That level up came a second too late. Otherwise, he would have had the mana, could use the Stormbolt.
Daytime becomes available. That means heal scrolls. That means new rounds of mercenaries as well for both players. ThorZaIN, 500 gold. Needs to spend his gold. Sonic, he is frantically spending his gold, but doesn't have that much army left. This is kind of all in. There's not really a great transition with this strategy for the human. ThorZaIN back at the shop. Regen scroll on cooldown at the moment, unfortunately.
Sonic is trying to push again with towers. Has the wisps ready, or just for the detonate. Almost full mana. The big mana is gone on both sides. And it helped ThorZaIN to stay in the game. It didn't help Sonic to break the Swede. Mountain is at 50%. Gotta be careful.
Stormbolt, clap, decent damage, but ThorZaIN again, numbers are missing. Still with more than 300 gold this entire time, but the Warden in trouble as well. With another clap, she might be dead. Who's gonna die first? Both first heroes in deep trouble. Warden dies first, MK follows.
What's better now? Rifles with stutter stepping, or can the Huntress jump on them? He won't fight in the towers, has to retreat, needs new mercs, should be available soon. MK will take forever to be back. AP is coming up. Berserkers are killing the towers. Nice play by Sonic to split the forces here, as the Huntress in this number should dominate the 3-4 riflemen he has, but he retreats, wants to break this. Berserkers in the peasant line, actually. Warden back from the altar. Mountain King not.
Oh, if this AP finishes, man, this makes things so much more difficult for ThorZaIN.
Here we go. It's done. Mountain King back from the altar. Immediately going for the clarity. Second AP. This experience, if things die, go into the void. But he's breaking this. StarCraft Sonic.
It might be recoverable on one base, though. This is a tier 1 Night Elf with only Huntresses. But first, ThorZaIN's gonna try to defend this. MK moving forward. Clap is ready. Got one Huntress already. And the second Huntress going as well. He got the experience for the Warden kill earlier. He's close to level 5 now.
That's a game
With
changer.
level 5 MK, you never want to tap out.
Absolute game changer. More rifles coming in, killing more Hunters. He's 2 kills away. And Sonic is just feeding these units into the MK. Rifles are hurt as well. Okay. I guess that's fine. Is that actually... That's enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is level 5 as well. Mountain King now.
Needs clarities. Go and have a drink, my man. Because we want game 5 for sure. More hunts. Sonic is on a timer. Warden is back now.
The town is under siege.
Still big damage. Still a chance for Sonic to break this.
That's so many rifles, dude. How is he gonna get past these rifles? Riflemen, Berserkers, Shadow Priest, level 5 MK. This is such a strong army defending this expansion now. 50 supply already for ThorZaIN. Just tier 1. Backed up by this insane Mountain King, though.
Sonic is counter-expanding. Creeping up the Warden. For once, this Maniac puts the pedal up the metal. Trying to get a transition going. But this is rather plan D than plan B.
Yep. ThorZaIN could start taking now. ThorZaIN could get a TP and just walk across the map. Keep on trading. Why not? ThorZaIN's the one with the rifles. I like the Zeppelin play now. This is smart by Sonic. Designed to buy time, mostly.
Thank you, Sean Wright M, for the gifted sub. Or 2 gifted subs, actually. And the 100 bits. Did adding 2 boots to the shop change anything? Okay, we will discuss this after the game, as we have this to follow here. It's so crazy that ThorZaIN actually helped me. And he's safe,
After
right?
losing
He's
the
taking.
MK. Yeah.
After
Holding
yeah.
after losing the Mountain King. We don't see that every day.
Sonic is taking as well. Expo still takes some time. And he's so aware of the Zeppelin play and position. And now confirms the Expo. ThorZaIN is back on a good macro game, I feel.
But we do have a high level Warden. If she gets a few more kills, if she delays the game long enough, kill peasants after peasants, get level 6, it's not out of reach. These Huntresses, they are trash right now, but they're still the all-star Warden. I'm not counting Sonic out just yet.
What did he do there? I didn't see it.
He sold an item. It was the item that gives armor. Nobody needs armor. Nobody needs protection.
Against
Lionheart of
Rifleman?
Stormwind, please.
Are under attack.
No, seriously, he did sell the Stormwind?
Yeah, he did. One of the best items in the game nowadays. But Sonic.
Oh, Ultra Clap against everything.
Oh my god.
There's more. There's more. Just wait for it. Boop. One level 5.
Sonic,
Okay, that's
I need
good.
to leave.
But multi-kill on these hunts.
Oh boy.
The one die in the base? No. Yeah, even hard to creep now.
Hey, that was expensive.
Yep. And it didn't do too much. They killed 2 towers.
He did get level 5 at least.
But he would have got level 5 with the creep spot as well.
It was a cool distraction play, like harass in his main and then TP to the expansion, so you know the expansion creep will be safe. And I guess he got some value out of the hunts in a straight up battle. It will be 0 value from hunts,
Players
so
are under
you know,
attack.
Yeah,
it's,
okay.
it was a decent play, I guess. But still, Sonic man, he needs to come up with a few more tricks.
Boing. Flute of accuracy on ThorZaIN. That is +2 on every rifleman. This will be even more if he gets the second attack upgrade, which he absolutely will. And it's pretty good.
Yeah, Shredder coming in, late game secured. ThorZaIN, how he's playing these different maps so different from each other. Like, 2 of them super patient, super late game oriented. The other one's really aggressive. And the more patient play seems to be working out better so far. Towers in each base, making sure he's not gonna fall to any kind of weird pressure play.
This is
And
good. Like 2
stand.
guard towers is so good. Blood Mage is in as well to siphon, and this is gonna be a lot of clap and bolt. Runs right into the Warden. Stormbolt siphon. Perfect execution. Gets the Mountain King in front. Stormbolt should be ready in a bit. Good block. Clap to slow her down. Bolt to stun her. And there's no blink. Guess what? This Warden is toast.
Is it time to call it?
No, we will never call it GG. This is Sonic style, but I will I expect the the game end screen soon.
I want to see Cosmodon. We haven't seen Cosmodon yet today. There's definitely enough experience on the platter here to be picked up. That Zeppelin especially. Juicy, juicy.
That looks good indeed. Good burns, but no repair anymore. And so he just knocks it down, guns it down, whatever. Okay, he wants level 6 as well, right? He wants to have fun too.
Triple heal scroll, by the way.
Yep.
Here's the first. That's it.
Of course. No GG. Full distance. Oh my god. This is the longest day that we could have imagined going into this. Both clan wars went 3-2. The first game went 3-2. And in the second series that decides the 4th playoff participant, we go full distance as well. We're down to best of one.
Cool, man. They're giving us a very exciting day today. Great Saturday of Warcraft action.
Hells yeah.
Who is gonna join the other 3? Happy, Spiral, Hawk. We have the top 3 of the top 4 already. And now one last map. Northern Isles. Deciding everything.
Northern Isles indeed. Oh my god. What ThorZaIN will show up here? The patient, calm monster that we saw before, or has Sonik another trick up his sleeve? He was very close of deciding the series here on Terran Stand. But then the Mountain King got in the way. Decision time. Sweden or Ukraine? That's the question.
The Warden didn't quite work out. What hero is going to be the choice now? From the human side, it should be very predictable. It should be the AM. We don't have a Merc camp here. Level 3 is hard to come by. Doesn't really fit the bill for a Mountain King. But Sonik, what is it going to be? Warden? Could be, but unlikely. Keeper could be, or a Demon Hunter.
Judging from the games, what was the most successful and like? I don't think Warden. I would exclude that. Was good on Echo, but didn't really work on TS. I would say Keeper. So the question by Sean before for the 100 bits is the fact that you can't disadvantage your opponent by stealing the boots. Does that mean that boots are not as attractive?
In some situations, certainly. Especially human versus orc back in the day when the Blade Master made to the shop first. Stealing the boots would be a big play. Same with Demon Hunter, same with Warden, these chasing kind of heroes. So, yeah, it is the case, but it was also pretty dumb in the past. Like, whoever gets the boots first wins the early game. It shouldn't be, you know, that coin flippy. So, I think that was a good change. Definitely introduced.
And you can, like, force your opponent to buy one, then, which will maybe slow him down more than you are slowed down by the same amount of gold because of different timings and stuff. So, we have a Keeper, we have an Archmage. Pretty standard for this matchup, I would say, for the ThorZaIN versus Sonik matchup. And instant expansion. Okay, Sonik is ready, sees this.
Under attack.
Already, units are hurt. Like, too many units are hurt.
Yeah, the first Watch Element got ensnared. This was really painful. That
Aye.
is not the way you want that creep camp to start. AM at least wants to get level 2 here. If he doesn't get that, it's a big disaster. Keeper not coming towards the expansion, by the way.
Could have
Looking
been
for
a
the straggler
massive.
kills.
There's no tower up.
Player's forces are under attack.
Can he block? Not really against Treants. Militia called. Ooh, this is not a good start for the Swede. Archmage got the claws +9. That's a lot of pressure on this Keeper. You really don't want to feed this Archmage the trees again. Archmage love trees.
There was one last hit denied by the Keeper, by the way, with the Ancient of War, so he's a little bit further away from that level up. Was busy with the wisp detonates, I suppose, earlier on. But the Arcane Tower is about to finish, and with that, the damage that Treants can do is pretty low.
If he goes to the expansion, is the game over? Because he killed so much?
It's the same amount of delay. Like, he still doesn't have Entangle if he goes to the expansion. I mean, the expansion, even if he didn't go there, is significantly delayed. It's a massive, massive delay. So much so that ThorZaIN changes course and starts teching now.
We've seen this a couple of times before. Sonik, by the way, teching as well with a Huntress transition, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
So before, ThorZaIN was going for quite an early defense upgrade. Would be a mistake to do it now again. Sentry wards or a blessing. Sonik is trying to get another angle of attack and goes into the base again, but the tower is up.
There's more hurt peasants here though, and there's gonna be more kills for Sonik. He is getting very close now to his level 2. Doesn't quite get it here.
Nice micro by ThorZaIN as well, saving this one. And the keeper is pretty much dead, so has to retreat again. Treants down, nothing lost. Hunts come in now though.
The nice thing with this natural being crept right away by ThorZaIN is that there's, after this first big militia usage, there's a lot of green camps still left, which you can take with only AM and footies. So level 3 should be pretty easy for him, honestly. Can just go for the green right now, pick up a claws perhaps, and get those level 2 water elementals, and those are king against the huntresses.
A player's forces are
Trying to get that here with the warrior, and he gets it. Sonik can't prevent this, really. How much mana is there still for him? With a level up, he gets almost a water elemental. Get it, okay. Seems like ThorZaIN is ready for what's to come. We have... Wait, no lores yet? No. Okay.
I like the defensive sentry as well. This is Sonik after all you're facing. Very likely he's going to be looking to be aggressive. But it's a level 1 keeper versus a level 3 AM now.
It's not even entangled. Like that's
Exactly. How are you supposed to look for kills?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Normally now might be the time to fall back and creep, but Sonik doesn't want that.
And there... Oh, there's no shop for clarity or something. But he's buying time for the Mountain King. The level 2 water elemental is out. Good acid bomb. But doesn't result in kills really. And he shares experience. This is gonna be low level Night Elf heroes for pretty much the entire game.
But look at ThorZaIN. He's holding easy. Level 2 elementals. Pretty good. Sonik entirely out of mana. Nothing left in the tank. Militia haven't even been called yet. They could still be getting called. Oh, the AM is actually stuck though. He built himself in. This is a wall off, it turns out, between the tower and the lumber mill. AM needs to be a little bit careful here, but he's fast enough to make it to safety. And with the MK coming out in a moment, and a surround on the Alchemist, Sonik didn't see that one coming. That's the second hero dying.
Yep, and might be the Keeper dying as well, because the Mountain King is here. Ooh, Stormbolt. Another surround. There is a TP, of course, but that's not what Sonik wants. Archmage is hurt as well, but we do have Entangle now. Rifleman is coming for the block. This is a guaranteed one. TP? No. Wanted to get that Entangle out. Archmage is safe, and now he has to make use of the shop ASAP. Oh. Starts the scream spot. That was not on purpose.
That was super close though. That keeper almost had the Entangle on the AM, and that would have been the kill. And that once again, by the way, was the Entangle range, guys.
See? Entangle range matters.
That's never gonna come into play. How's that gonna matter?
I heard that so many times, man. It drove me nuts. Long range upgrade for the rifles. Shop got cancelled actually, so he needs to wait a little. Probably slow
things. Is coming in with the priest. He's gonna be healed up again.
Sonik is rushing tier 3.
But ThorZaIN seems to have stabilized here for the most part.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 3.6 Archmage. Oh, what a difference compared to the Keeper. He still needs some time to heal. It's kind of scary. Poison Ivy can always get you. And there's no TP, no invul, no heal scroll.
Could go for an invul now. And he will. Big last hit on the Overseer. Both would love that experience. MK with the Stormbolt. Snags it. But the item goes to the Alchemist.
Rune Braces, how good is that against the Bolt? Very good. Prevents a lot of damage. Shop control for ThorZaIN has the gold as well. Invul Potion already purchased. No tier 3 this time, just rifle casters. Dispel upgrade is ready, so Treant's pretty much useless.
A player's
And
forces
Sonic.
are under attack.
Tier 3 is done. Bears are coming. Don't know how they are tagged. Okay, Master Training needs some time. And again, a non-Night Elf player is owning the middle of Northern Isles. Today is indeed Bizarro Saturday.
Sonic's still getting some creeping done though. It's gonna be finally on that level 3 keeper. Alchemist inventory is looking nice. He's not level 3 himself yet though.
A player's forces
MK with a health stone. That's good. Always survivability appreciated. And level 4 AM now.
Speaking of survivability, there's no heal scroll, nor an invul potion, nor a normal potion, nor a town portal, nor a staff on Sonic.
ThorZaIN is attacking again, by the way. I would like, again, for him to be a little bit more cautious. Get a TP, creep the corners of the map. There's no really any need to play this aggressively, but he's gonna look to see what he can get.
Stealing more creeps is good. Getting closer to level 3 MK. Oh, with the Engine of War now, Sonic maybe. Supplies equal, Master Training for the Bears should be done. Defense upgrade is coming in as well. Selling Devotion Aura but researching defense before attack. The ways of a Sonic.
Nice flank here coming in for Sonic, looking for the intercept
are under attack.
with the retreating human army. Could be a little bit scary for ThorZaIN, but he seems to be ready in time. And one priest gonna get caught out of position here. Is not gonna be sniped instantly. But now Sonic perhaps coming in from two sides. No. Doesn't wanna commit in just yet.
Ooh, this choke would be nice for ThorZaIN, who has not decided, by the way, if bash or clap. He could go for both. Expansion for Sonic. Just wants to distract a little more. Got the staff now. But tier 3 is almost done, and then we have the Paladin again. Okay, very good for Sonic to take this. This is level 3. Or is it? No. But no TP, as I said. Oh boy, this could be painful. And yeah, now he decided, of course, to go for clap. Another Stormbolt. Should be ready, not following. Takes care of the Dryads. Nice little run by. To poke into that base.
How long can he stay in though? The rifles are on their way. And the first one here already. Sonic has to run. So it's gonna cost him one Dryad. Not the end of the world, I guess.
But not really what you want. But since he's building this expansion, I think it's all good. Mountain Giant transition again.
Player's forces are
He's
under
doing it
attack.
again, the CH play.
This time, Sonic the first to expand. ThorZaIN could just counter expand, but I don't think he has scouted this yet, this expansion in North, has he? It's
No.
starting to look suspicious though. It's Sonic coming in from different angles, looking for these run-bys, looking to buy time. It is starting to smell like an expo.
I really like these two riflemen. A little StarCraft-esque, right? To position 2 units at some position to scout when something is coming, who are pretty much the perfect counter. You could need them in a fight, but you have a lot of the others as well. Is Sonic collapsing now on the base? Would be once again an ill-advised time. Expansion did not pay off.
ThorZaIN always so quick with these dispels. Not giving any free damage to Sonic. And by now he must know. By now he must know there's an expansion. Like, this has been going on for a few minutes now. this run by play.
Yeah. Dryads are coming into the base again. Mountain Giant number 1 is ready. Upgrades as well. 53 supply. Expansion kicking in. He can produce a lot now. Mortar teams with frag shards coming. Do we have a third hero already? Yes, Paladin is out.
Forces are under attack.
1 invul, 1 health stone, and of course the Paladin carrying a staff.
Oh, Pally, where is he going though?
Yeah.
That is not the right way. Oh,
No.
he changes directions.
But ThorZaIN, maybe it's a
Town is
bait.
under siege.
If we are very positive, we can say it's a bait because that's free damage on the tree, and there's a mortar team. Good detonates here against the trees though. Against the priests, sorry. You can just right click and
Protect's
TP out.
toast. Yeah.
Oh,
Too much DPS.
this drive-by play, not worth it. So, do you want to fight this with Mountain Giants or do you want to get the F out? Staff transferred, Paladin safe. Okay, he lost the mortar team, which is kind of a big deal, but it's a way bigger deal to lose the expansion, which you've waited like minutes for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Level 4.5 Archmage, level 3 MK. And Sonic, what now? 0-1 upgrade still. Is there more in the works? No, he can't. He can't afford it. 70 supply. Because the Mountain Giants are soaking up so much supply. This is 14 supply right here. And I think he lacks damage again.
How many bears does he have? 1. Ugh.
Yeah. This disgust of the army composition. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm also worried for his damage. Absolutely.
Players' forces are under attack.
And ThorZaIN's hero level is starting to get there again. Level 2 on the Paladin already is going to be a big upgrade. But now, Sonic is perhaps finding a nice creepjack opportunity. But here comes inner fire as well. We hadn't seen that before. Heroes for the human, very far forward, but they are safe with consumables to be used. Alchemist, not going to be focused. He's too tanky. And again, running past the MGs, looking for the backline, instantly. Dryads, they can't stand in range. When they're in range, they're instantly dead. Look at this.
Mountain Kings are trying to distract and trying to do some damage, but Sonic has to be so careful with his heroes because there's no consumable and no TP. Finding the Keeper, but there's no way to dispel the Richu at the moment, and Sonic is starting to get some kills. Can he finally find a hero kill somehow? Bears and Mountain Giants are starting to clean the backline. There's a lot of damage. Heal scroll would be insane for ThorZaIN. He could get everything back up to 100%. But Sonic's army is split. Bears fall instantly.
Forming a nice front line again. Is ThorZaIN right there. Finally, a priest. A rifle is going to die, I was going to say, but perhaps not quite. No, will die in the end.
Good
Paladin getting
distract.
taunted over and over, in a bit of trouble over there. Might be falling,
dead.
or is there
Oh,
going to be a
staff.
staff?
Is ready, but he using something else. Oh, what was that? He wanted to transfer the health stone. Thank God he didn't do it because he can consume it now himself. Clap. Health stone. Can he fight through this though? Needs to go for the alchemist, I guess. Oh, the taunts everywhere, which dying. Oh, the staff was ready. Okay, and the alchemist survives thanks to chemical rage. Whoa. Sonic at 67. The Mountain Giants kind of a lost cause.
Forces are under attack.
Everything's so hurt.
At the moment, though, it's only the AM fighting. The other human heroes, not in this. This is going to be the best opportunity for Sonic to look for a decent trade. The AM in trouble as well. And Tangle coming in, and the TP is forced.
Long distance mining by ThorZaIN to get a little bit more resources. He needs time to heal. He doesn't have that time. Mountain Giants knocking on his door without siege sticks, but still good damage against these Dryads. Paladin is back, immediately setting a holy light. Alchemist is coming as well. Does he bring something cool? No. Drive-by by the... pit stop by the shop, maybe? Staff again. Game on a knife's edge. This is what the final should be.
That was scary for ThorZaIN. It looked
Yeah.
so good at the beginning, but suddenly Paladin's dead, MK's out of the fight, AM out of position. You still have to respect this Entangle Acid Bomb combo with a couple of bears and MGs around.
61 supply for ThorZaIN. 1-0 upgrade only. These Mountain Giants are kind of getting scary. 1-0 upgrade now for the attack as well. Can he create this taunt black hole? ThorZaIN is 100% expecting an expansion. Isn't
I'm
he?
probably going to be satisfied to not see it there. That means he can just take a step back, take a chill pill, and creep up a little bit more. This could be level 2 for the Pally if he solo creeps this, but doesn't quite do that here.
Contesting the red spot, both of them.
Oh,
Archer
Dryads.
close to 5.
It's a rough day if you're a Dryad here on Northern Isles.
Yes. She's barely wearing anything. It's super cold, and then there's this human army all the time.
Yeah. Dryads don't like guns, be it mortars or normal rifles. They're for gun control. I can tell you that. I'd like to see ThorZaIN pull out the creeps here into this little choke, even if Sonik decides to engage. Like, this is the dream position. This is the best position on the entire map for ThorZaIN to fight. This one right here.
Sonic can't get lured into this. He's catching reinforcements. This is what he wants. This is what he gets. Entangle, kill. Any big level ups close? No, he just got the level 4. 12 supply advantage for the Ukrainian. More rifles, but that's about it. Still no heal scrolls, no invul potions. ThorZaIN can't afford it. But Sonic neither. This goes for pure mass. No new
Inner
expansion.
fire is being casted. Does that mean we're committing in? Sincerely? Oh.
Sonic doesn't want that yet. He has 300 gold. This is a heal scroll. Uses it. Buys it. This time we have 4... Well, we have a lot more bears this time.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Denor, by the way, for the 3-month resub. Before we go into maybe the final battle. Clap. Kiting. 3 damage at the moment. And the first bear falls. Clap again. Level 2 on the Paladin. Must be Aura, right? Not going for it. Entangle on the Mountain King trying to escape. But the taunts again. Needs a Holy Light or a Staff. He needs to get out of this situation. Holy Light it is.
Mass Wisp came in for the detonate again though, and now the Pally is dry. No more Holy Light for him. MK in trouble, has to transfer the TP. Heal pod first. But the bears find the surface area. There's not enough inner fire. Where's all the inner fire? ThorZaIN has to TP out before losing too much and saves most of his army. Looked like he lost more, but actually ThorZaIN still at 68 supply. Sonic down to 65,
Yep.
losing way more.
I think there was 3 bears. If I'm not mistaken.
And what Sonic's doing well here is he's claiming position in the middle of the map and keeps on stealing these invulls.
Yes.
If the MK has an invul, this is much more relaxed to play for ThorZaIN. But without an invul, it's always super dangerous.
Everything is still hurt. Couldn't he even afford a region scroll? Okay, priests are doing the job now. Thank you, B2W247 for $8. Much love, man. Good nickname. Pitlord third.
Pitlord?
Howl of Terror. No, Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire. Okay. Okay.
What? Why?
For damage, Neo, of course.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah.
It's gonna solo creep the red camp. Is this level 3 right away? Probably not, but it's pretty close. Oh, but ThorZaIN's coming in. Is he
God.
gonna go to the red camp right away? Yes, he is. He scouts it out. Flare.
The Magnetor is still up. He could stun some stuff. Bear falls. No, Staff. Fighting for the Magnetor. Item might change the game.
This is a really nice position now for ThorZaIN. It is a bit of a choke. MK gets the medallion, which is pretty nice. Rain of Fire, though. There is no heal scrolls on ThorZaIN. This is a little bit scary.
Clap and tangle. Oh my god, how did he get this Mountain King out? Holy Light for 1. Staff is coming. But now, without the clap, how is he supposed to run back? There's no Sorks. He has to TP away. Kills a bear on the way out. That's about it.
Bear for a TP. Pretty even trade.
It's so weird that usually this would be us saying, now the floodgates are open, he's about to kick the expansion. But no one is playing an expansion. It's just long distance mining. We're completely mined out. Tree of Eternity is moving over. 23-minute mark.
Yeah, ThorZaIN. He has to build a new base, doesn't he? He's got the.
Yeah.
He had the.
Or
resources.
all in.
I think he just set it up. He'll just.
Yeah. He
spend a lot
spent
of
300
resources.
something gold. Yeah. This is becoming pretty epic.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's definitely not going to be enough resources for full power build. No way.
No.
Damn, dude. We're fully mined out. This is pretty cool.
Tree of Eternity has Nature's Blessing. Otherwise, this would be a lot more time for ThorZaIN.
Yes, to solo creep the pally. Solo creep him!
Mountain King 4.
Yeah,
And still level
paladin.
3.
That is a massive level.
Yep. On the other side, we don't have a level 4 Alchemist. Not even close to 5 Keeper. Sonik will win this game with units or economy. ThorZaIN can win this game with heroes.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 attack upgrades by now.
Nice thing for ThorZaIN is, where he's positioned right now, he's basically around 3 choke points.
Yeah.
And if he keeps on standing here, he's always going to be in a good position to defend his expansion. I love this right now. Just sit here, turtle, wait. This is the perfect position.
Mountain King and Water Elementals up front to tank. Cast a clap, retreat maybe a little if you have to. Tree and attack though by Sonik to scout things. But he's
ThorZaIN
attack-
feeling bold.
Yeah.
Moving out.
Not too sure if that's the right call. With the expansion being set up, this Rain of Fire does not do anything, does it? It threatens movement a little. Clap again. ThorZaIN retreating. The kiting game is strong so far, but no consumable on either side.
MK already pretty hurt. Here comes the Entangle. Dispel, though quick, as always. But look at the rifles, man. They're all dropping low. One of them dies right there. But new position being gained here by ThorZaIN. Good position right there. MK slowing down everything with that clap. Doesn't have mana anymore, though.
Oh, level 4 on the Alchemist. Mountain King still stands there in the void of the taunt. Paladin is about to fall. Staff out right here. Damage looking good against this MK. Needs his staff out or Holy Light. Has Holy Light ready. More bears are falling. Sonik down to 65. ThorZaIN still at 62. But there's way more falling. He can't allow a hero kill. And there's yet another Holy Light. This Paladin is such a lifesaver. And now Sonic Supply is about to drop super hard. 54 the Paladin, though. There's no rescuing him this time. But mana is super low, and the next MG is for... Oh, staff out again. Expo up.
But not enough money for the pally right now. ThorZaIN needs to send over peasants towards the expansion, but at the same time wants to be aggressive towards the opponent's expo.
With 4 mortars, I think he can.
He can TP over as well, towards the expansion after. But that would be a risk.
Tree of Eternity. This takes some volleys, but he has, as I said, this many mortars. We have no siege sticks in Sonic's hands. Tree of Eternity needs 1 more volley. 2 more maybe. 200. And down we go. So, TP or not to TP? It's a lot of hurt stuff here for Sonic. He's not.
Base race.
Yeah.
Base race.
Yeah, with
ThorZaIN
4
just going
mortars, of
towards the
course.
main.
I mean, why not? Sonic has 260 gold. Can build something somewhere. ThorZaIN has 160 gold as well. Treants clear this. Sonic races home. Mortars MVP.
And ThorZaIN just sold some items to be able to revive the Paladin, which is a really big deal. He's not going to be back for a while, but he will be coming back.
Treants do take this out, don't they? Yes, they do. Acid bomb. ThorZaIN has to retreat, waiting for the Paladin. 54 supply against 56. Oh my god, this game is so nuts. Close to 5 keeper. Pit Lord level 3. Went for cleave, by the way.
ThorZaIN here, stuck in a bit of a weird
Yep.
position.
Expo down.
Is under siege.
And a ward to see what's happening. No reinforcements for ThorZaIN possible.
A
He
player's
still has the
forces
TP
are
to get
under
out. Wants to do as much damage as possible. Lowering the regen by killing Moonwells, I kind of like that. No nuke on the Mountain King, of course. Get one exit kill. And that's it. No one will mine in this game anymore. Oh, sold the Rune Braces. Sonic could send up a new expansion. He has... Does he have... Okay, he has a couple of wisps.
Alright, peasants now being sent over again. Long distance mining cancelled. Continue. We have 4 peasants left this game. But no DP anymore for ThorZaIN. No invul. No heal pots. Just spells.
Oh my. The other Scourge Bone Chimes in the marketplace, by the way. I think this would have been real good for Sonic. But yeah. The eye reveals it. And Sonic has one direction, bottom left.
Flare scouts it.
Yeah.
Bottom right.
Real nice. Real nice. But how to get there? You need to break through 2 MGs and 3 bears.
ThorZaIN still has time until it's finished. He can make use of that time, just chilling out right now. He could heal up more with the priests. He's regenning mana every second here with the brilliance.
What elemental escapes, actually? Last-ditch effort by Sonic, pretty much, for this expansion. He needs to get this to work. He needs the big army. Which he doesn't have. Oh, this game. Could tip in any direction at any one mistake is GG. Or in Sonic's case, Alt QQ.
ThorZaIN is now full mana again. Everything's healed. For the most part. It's still a hard army to control though for ThorZaIN. It's a very strong army, but it's hard to control. You have to be really careful with the kiting. There's no front line outside of your heroes. And those heroes don't have invuls. Sonic moving in though. Walking right into the first clap. Careful.
A lot of experience from these water elementals, pretty much constantly. On the human side, do we have something? No, not really. Level 5 MK far away, level 6 Archmage far away. But he has the mana. He can spam his spells. As long as he's careful enough. Clap again. Dispel immediately. ThorZaIN throughout the entire series, but it's Mountain King. He's getting surrounded there. Needs to use the staff soon. First the Holy Light. He wants to power through this. As the Mountain King is rather tanky with this item. Lots of damage done here as well on both sides. The AoE is kicking hard.
Right in the back, the last ones will be falling. The frag shards, great damage. The Rain of Fire, actually really good AoE. The back line has to be careful now. Pally can't heal everything with the Holy Light, but bears are all gone. Drides are basically all gone. And the Alchemist in the front line, he doesn't have the Rune Braces anymore. He's in trouble. Is there a staff? There must be a staff, and there is.
Oh my god, the Rain of Fire is so sick with this damage. Mountain Giants, but pretty much the only units possible. Now the Pitlock, can he die for the cleave? That's like 5 kills. Oh, speaking of kills, no! He got caught off guard, and that's the kill for him. And is there more? Is there just more? Staff out on units. Triple hero on again. Archmage close to 6. And he gets the unit. Sonic will fall. And then the expansion must fall. He still has 4 mortars. That was the most important thing in this fight. Keep the mortars up.
He's gonna get that MG here as well, probably. Stormbolt ready right now. It's gonna be a big kill. It's gonna be a level up for him as well.
He even
Doesn't
saves
even
the
need
mana.
The Stormbolt.
So good. Not level 6 yet, but level 5 MK. We have 1 Mountain Giant. Barely existing. Trying to clobber this base down.
The Ultra was destroyed earlier. He can't revive the Pitlord right now.
Oh, yeah. Can he revive him from the tavern? But it doesn't really matter, right? Because his tree is falling in seconds. He can't go for a base race. Shop down. Okay. Last try. There's nothing to save this keeper. Mountain King on the prowl. Has another Stormbolt. Switches the target. Focus fire on this Alchemist. GGGSS. Oh yeah. Sonic with the respect and the tap out. ThorZaIN representing Sweden and the Soviet war elites in the W League Europe playoffs. Whoo, 33 minutes. What a race.
Damn, dude, so many close games today. Also, the last one, full best of 5, going back and forth. And ThorZaIN proving how good he is once again, making it to the top 4. We have our top 4 for W League Europe determined now. It's Happy, Spiral, Hawk, and ThorZaIN.
Oh man, finally! It felt like in qualifiers, he always came in as the favorite and was in the end disappointing. Not making it super far, but now he made it to the top 4. Really, really cool to see him there. Also Spiral, like we got a very interesting top 4 here with 2 of the players we expected. That is Hawk and Happy. And 2 players that are a fresh breath of air into the top scene. And that is Spiral and ThorZaIN. There is so much Warcraft IQ in this top 4. It's unbelievable. I'm looking forward to this. These players have about 3 weeks time to prepare. It's going to be 2 semifinals and the grand final. The winner goes to Shanghai for the W League to participate for $15,000. And yeah, could be all 4 of them, man. It's going to be crazy.
And the seedings are going to be drawn. When is that going to happen, Neo?
I'm not too sure. I gotta talk with Duro about it. But very soon. We will, of course, put it on our social media, so you should follow us there. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. We're gonna spread it all the way. Thank you, YapDD, for the sub, by the way. 8 months already. If you want to be as cool as YapDD, you can sub to this channel right there as well. For 50% of the normal price, actually, as it's September. And if you want to throw us some bits, we got a 10% increase for that as well. We have donations open via PayPal, credit card, and cryptocurrency. You can find the link in the description. It's donate.backtowarcraft.com. And yeah, we have merch and ref links. It's all in the description. But yeah, what a cool day of Warcraft. Everything went full distance. So many cool games. 9-hour stream or something. Oh, 8-hour 15. And guess what? The grind doesn't stop. We're going to continue tomorrow.
Exactly. Tomorrow, Sky Penguin Cup continues with the last 2 clan wars. It's newbie versus LF and newbie versus winners. That's right. And after that, we're going to be continuing with W3IL in the evening. So another nice day of Warcraft action here on the weekend.
Absolutely. This is going to be fantastic. I need a break and definitely some food. I hope you're all excited for the W League Europe as we were in charge organizing and we tried some new league formats and stuff. And so far, it turned out pretty damn great, I'd say. So yeah, if you like it, let us know. We have a feedback channel on Discord where you can throw everything. And with that being said, thank you so much for a lot of contributions today, for watching. It's so cool to see 2,500 viewers again. It was quite depressing to cast through July and August, but we're back in full force and see you tomorrow.